I'm Delaney, and I'm going to go over how to convert grams to moles and moles to grams. So let's take a look at some problems. Okay, so here we have our first problem. It's asking us to convert 2.4 moles of H2SO4 into grams. So first we're going to add up all of the atomic weights. So we know that hydrogen has an atomic weight of 1.01, and there's two of them. So we're going to do 1.01 times 2 plus, and then there's 1 sulfur, and sulfur has an atomic weight of 32.07, so plus 32.07. And then the last one is that there's 4 oxygens, and oxygen has an atomic weight of 16.00. And that's times 4. And when we put all this into our calculator, we get 98.09 grams of H2SO4. Okay, so now we know that 1 mole of H2SO4 is equal to 98.09 grams. So now we're going to set up our problem. So to do that, we do 2.4 moles of H2SO4. And we're going to do a conversion. And we know that 1 mole of H2SO4 is equal to our 98.09 grams. And then after we put that all in the calculator, we are going to get 27.36 grams per mole of H2SO4. And then we are going to round that off to 2 sig figs, because our 2.4 is only 2 sig figs. So we're going to look at this digit, which is a 7 greater than 5. So we're going to round the 3 up to a 4. And that is 240 grams per mole of H2SO4. And there's your answer. So for our second problem, we're going to be converting grams into moles. So to do this, we are first going to figure out how the same thing we did in the last problem, the number of grams in 1 mole of the Fe2SO33. So Fe2, we're going to come here to the periodic table, and we see that it's 55.85. So we're going to go 55.85 times 2, and then we're going to find out the other ones. So then sulfur, we know, is 32.07, and there is 3 of them because 3 goes there and another 3 gets attached there. So 32.07 times 3. And then for the oxygen, we know it's 16.00, and the 3 times 3 makes it a 9. So we're going to times this by 9. Put that all into the calculator. It gets 351.91 grams. So we start with 155.4 grams, and we're trying to get to moles, right? And we know that 351.91 grams of Fe2SO3 is equal to 1 mole of this. Okay, so now once we put that into the calculator, we should end with moles because our grams cancel out, and this is the Fe. Okay, so now I'm going to put this all into the calculator. 1 over 351.91, and that that gives us 0.44159 moles of Fe2SO3. And then we got to remember our sig figs, and we're going to do it to 4 sig figs because this has 4 and this has 5. So 4 is the least amount. So we're going to go to the 5th digit. This is a 9, and so it's going to round up our 5 to a 6. So we end with 0.4416 moles of Fe2SO3, and that is your answer.